Hello, I am Sarah Millican and welcome to episode 47 of How to Be Champion Storytime. We are on the chapter, just about to start the chapter, actually, things my dad taught me. So let's get started with this. I would like, actually, I'll remind you again at the end, I'd like you to tell me something one of your family members has taught you in the comments below. If you would do that, that would be great. I really like to read the comments, and that would be a fun theme for this one, I think. So, things my dad taught me. Yes. He taught me loads of standard things, as did my mum. They're the reason I can brush my teeth, wipe my arse and tell the time. The following, while not as everyday, are still locked in and ready to use. Tiny burp. Number 1. How to kill a dog. I don't mean any dog. My little rescue dog Tuvok hasn't gone from the frying pan into the fire. Sure, dogs trust I've got a fence, and yes, we'll get his knackers off as part of the conditions of his adoption, but you don't mind if I practice my dog killing on him as well, do you? No, this was a self-defence thing. During my childhood, the front page of the Evening Chronicle always seemed to feature a big scary dog that had savaged a Bane. So my dad, being the pit ninja that he was, thought it prudent to teach me how to deal with such a situation. In case you want to know, it involved putting an umbrella through its collar, thank God for the 2-finger rule, right guys? And twisting it till the head popped. I think he actually said till it died, but I was a kid, so I've chosen to remember the word pop. Of course, as someone pointed out, what if it didn't have a collar on? Well, then I'd need to put a collar on it really quickly. Probably carry a selection of sizes with me at all times. What if the same pessimistic person asked, you don't have an umbrella? Imagine me as a bespectacled 9-year-old. Of course I had a bloody umbrella and spare pants in case I fell in a river. Number 2, how to stay safe in London. My sister and I went to London together when I was 16 and she was 21. There was an emergency alert at the tube station and we rang our parents from a payphone to let them know we were okay, as we were sure it would have been splashed all over the news. Nope. If anything, we made them more worried. I was very excited when we got off the train at King's Cross to see a bookshop as we walked out of the station doors. A nice little independent bookshop. My sister did what she always did when I asked to go in a bookshop, rolled her eyes, reluctantly agreed, and logged that I owed her one and would probably have to traipse around a big Marx's later on. We walked through the door, parting the vinyl strips hanging down, thinking, London is weird, isn't it? Loads of men in here. London men are so cultured. And then I saw that all of the books had tits on the cover. Instead of just running out of the shop, we sort of styled it out. Both with big red faces, we continued to look around before I announced, nothing I fancy, and we left. Lesson learnt. London is weird and pervy, and vinyl strips are a sign. My dad was a bit worried we'd be trapped underground, as it hadn't been long since the horrific King's Cross fire, so he taught us how to get out of a tunnel. He showed us which lines were live, how to follow a draft, and that water always finds a way out, so at least we'd know where not to wee and how it would be ultimately helpful. Number 3, how to get out if there was a fire at home. Smashed the double glazing windows. I think the fact that they were weak at the corners came into play. Tie the rope that can be found in the bottom of Mum and Dad's wardrobe. Don't ask, please don't ask. I didn't, and I'm so glad I didn't. Around one of the middle parts of the bay window and slowly lower yourself out. I'm sure in extreme situations I'd be able to do this, but I remember my attempts at rock climbing at school. If I didn't actually wet my pants, it certainly came out to help out the lips and loitered there till Stuart Cowie lowered me back down. I think I only got 6 feet off the ground. I faked a laughing fit so I didn't actually cry. Good tip, that. Number 4, how to do triple anal. I can't remember the circumstances during which I asked my dad about triple anal. I imagine it was something I'd heard about when talking to comedians. I was also stepping back into the dating world and nervously asking around for what people did now. I couldn't get my head around triple anal, and seeing my dad is a dad, and dads know everything, I thought I'd ask. How would you get 3 cocks up your arse? As he was an engineer, he worked it out. He said it depends on the circumference of the aperture and the size of the cocks. He worked it out using a pen and paper that the best way would be to tie the cocks together. At which point I reminded him that the cocks would ideally be attached to men. We deduced that maybe it was all in a row, like a painful conga. And the How to Be Champion tip at the end of this chapter is listen to your dad, unless he's a dick. Some of them are, mums too. But if you're lucky enough to have one or more good parents, listen to them. Who else would I have asked about anal sex, eh? And that's the end of chapter 47. That was a bit lighter than the counselling one yesterday, wasn't it? A bit more cheery, but let's do a horn anyway. Let's do a triple anal horn. Which is exactly how I'd start triple anal. I think I'd just start by honking them, and anybody who left, then, you know, more fool them. Have a good rest of the day. Look after yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay in the house. Wash your fucking hands. I'm glad there's nothing crawling in me hair today. Lots of love. Oh, don't forget to tell me underneath something a parent or a family member has taught you. I would like to read those. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's Sarah Millican here. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Don't forget to like, pop a comment below, and why not stick around to watch a few more? I'm sure those emails or those dishes can wait a bit longer.